In today's video, I'm going to show you how I took this old recipe website from little to zero traffic to about 8 to 10,000 organic visitors per month. And if you have a website, you might want to get listening because these organic visitors will turn into your loyal customers. And by the way, I did this with only 5 steps as a complete beginner, so I'll make sure that these steps are going to be very easy and comprehensive for you too. Before you move on, let's just say that the last step is going to help you to sustain those visitors. So keep listening and let's go into the video. First step is what we have to do is to do a very easy competitor research. So what I'm going to suggest here is that spend 3 to 4 days finding websites that is in the same competition like you and talking about the same topics about cooking and recipes and home decor and kitchen stuff that is related to your website. You make sure that you use tools like Ahrefs, SEMrush, SEM ranking, or even Ubersuggest to find these websites because you have to classify them based on either their domain rating or domain authority. And here's a quick note. The DR or domain rating is telling you how strong the website is from 0 to 100. And if your domain is in the range of 20 to 30, you definitely do not want to pick a fight with somebody who is in a DR range of 80 to 90. Imagine yourself being a boxer and you are waiting or looking for the same weight category like you. Because honestly, as a boxer, you don't want to be in the same ring with somebody who is twice as heavy as you because it's just not a fair competition. So this is exactly what you're going to do with your competition research by finding domains and websites that are in the same range or below than you. Because in the website game, it's okay to crush people lower than you, but not in real life. Step number 2 is to find popular posts. So now that you have found a competition that is either the same range or lower than you, you have to find which website has the highest monthly traffic according to your chosen SEO tool. And why is that? Because the website that maybe are lower than you or in the same range as you, but they have higher traffic than your website, that tells you that these websites have found very cool keywords that you can go after, possibly outrank them. So when I say find popular posts, you want to see which post is driving those websites the most traffic and kind of go after those keywords and get into step number 3. Step number 3 is either your job or somebody else's, but basically you have to write a really killer content that will outcompete your competitors. In order to do that, you have to add unique angles or more thorough or accurate information about the topic. In this case, I would suggest to do one or the combination of the following tips to add more uniqueness to your content. So in order to add unique content, you can do one of the following things, just like going to Quora or Threaded and take those popular threads and turn it into your headers if you have not done that already, or go to popular Facebook groups and see what questions people are asking and turn those questions into your content as well. And lastly, what I like to do most of the time is to go on TikTok and see what popular terms TikTok has associated with that keyword and add those keywords into your headers or into your paragraphs. It's gonna save you a lot of time in research. You're gonna understand the topic a lot better to write very, very killer content. And step number 4 is once you have done all the writing or your writer has done all the writing, your turn is to do internal linking. What that means is that once all those topics are done, then you're going to publish those pages with a very short and concise URL, very important, and then link those pages together so that there's an association with your content that the search engine can understand. Let's say those articles are your children and every children has your same last name. And the reason why we all have the same last name because we are all associated within one group. This is kind of what internal linking does. It helps your content to be connected together as individuals and also as groups. So if you're really new to SEO, this is how you should be thinking about internal linking at first. And my last step is to make sure that you are focusing on topics that are relevant to your website only. In my recent podcast episode with successful entrepreneur and SEO expert Koray Tugberk, he mentioned that many of the websites tanked in the recent Google updates because they were targeting keywords for the sake of traffic rather than justifying why those keywords must be found on their website. What I mean by that is, for example, if you are talking about credit cards and you only chase those keywords for the sake of traffic, traffic and you cannot really issue credit cards in the first place, that means that your topic is not matching your website's goal. Or if you are in single parenting website and you talk about parenting, you shouldn't involve topics that are low-hanging fruits and talk about technology, for example. Although those technology terms will make your website go up a little bit, they are not related to your source topic, which is parenting, for example. So take these tips into account as well when you are building your SEO strategy and give it to your writers, because you kind of want to save time for your writers as well, and you want to make sure that your website is going and heading to the right direction in a sustainable way. All right, so thank you so much for staying this far into the video. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel if you are new. My name is Annie and I am on my mission to become a chief marketing officer someday. So I started a brand called The Aspiring CMO, where I share marketing tips, marketing tutorials, and also interview successful marketing leaders and entrepreneurs in the online space. So make sure you subscribe to my podcast and I will see you in the next video. Bye!